Long time no see. Hey guys. Sorry I've been gone for a minute. Nobody's perfect. Alright, anyways. Hey guys, what's up? Hello. How you doing? I hope you're doing good. Wait, I don't know if I did an intro to this vlog. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. You can call me Marie. And I am a writer and reader based in Washington. Welcome to the vlog. My goals for this video is to make some space and time to work on my reading and I guess my YouTube. And I thought I'd bring you along with me. Hope you guys join that with me. I'd love to know what you guys are doing to work on your creative pursuits outside of work. Please comment it down below. You've done. I would love to either hear about a creative project that you have, some sort of creative pursuit, or you're making time for yourself throughout your week and what's been working for you, especially to make that a sustainable goal. Because some days I wake up and I can go to a museum and a cute little cafe and do all these goofy things, and some days we don't have time or the desire to spend money to do that. So how are you working on reclaiming your time? Let me know. If you guys are wondering what I've been doing lately, I've been playing a lot of Quarantine Zone. If you don't know, Quarantine Zone is like this zombie survival video game, but I've been playing a lot of that, and also just got back from a brunch with one of my dear friends, who I don't think he watches my YouTube channel, and that's perfectly fine. But we went to a really good brunch spot. I'll try to include clips. I had this really good carnitas burrito. And then what else did I have? Oh, and a birria taco. Okay, it was really good. Unrelated note, look how cute this is. Do you guys see that? Look how adorable that is. It says let's go on an adventure, because for some reason I've been saying that a lot lately. And then this is actually a signature from my favorite spoken word poet, Rudy Francisco. He actually wrote this poetry collection that I really love called Helium. This is one of my favorite poetry collections. Oh, and then also one of my other favorites is Sarah Kay. I'm still reading through this collection. This is her newest poetry collection that came out. The one that really got me into her writing was actually, I will link them down below. Actually, I will link you guys like some of my favorite spoken word poets down below in case you want to check out any of their poetry. This is so spontaneous, but yeah, I think right here, this is the first collection I bought of Sarah Kay's, and it's called No Matter the Wreckage. I really loved her performance in spoken word, and that's what really grasped my attention. And I feel like I could do like a whole video on poetry, because my love for poetry is, honestly, it's still growing, still changing, adapting, especially with me as a person. But yeah, my favorite spoken word poets are definitely Rudy Francisco, Sarah Kay, Portia Aliwola, Omar Holman, like my top favorites. And they're all for different reasons. Like, I like the way that they explore and exposing their craft, talking about their innermost feelings and sharing the relatability with people. Yeah. Oh, also guys, oh, this is so sporadic, but I have a haul for you. Yeah, I have a cute little haul. Well, first of all, I was at Barnes & Noble's and I was like, hey, I'm looking for historical fiction. I'm kind of wanting like royal court. Doesn't have to be Bridgerton. Matter of fact, I don't want to read Bridgerton, because I don't know about you guys, but I'm the type of person, if I see like the adaptations, like the movie or the show first, I can't read the book because I'm spoiled. But if I read it first, then I can like watch them after, because this is like the foundation, and then we can see how you make it different. Does that make sense? Are you guys like that, or is that just me? Because like, I mean, I'm not ashamed, but I want to know if you can really. Anyway, so I went in looking. I was like, I want historical fiction. I want royal court, but I don't want it to be something that I've already seen. And this, I don't think this is royal court, but this is called The Muse of Maiden Lane by Mimi Matthews. This is about this spinster woman who, I think her brother's holding her back and keeping her from getting like a proper proposal. Like he's keeping her from love, okay? So she's like becoming this spinster, aka young woman who's not married immediately in life, who decides to go to her artist friend who is trying to do some sort of risque experimental portraiture. And she's like, hey, I'll be your art test subject. I'll be your muse. And he was like, this will ruin your reputation. You know, like in Bridgerton, where like if they touch hands without a glove, this will ruin your reputation. Okay. And she's like, let's go for it. I'm ready to be rebellious. And then he's like, okay. And he apparently it's like a marriage of convenience. And honestly, it sounds a little creepy because he's like, The only thing he's wanted more than to paint her body for like forever is to grab hold of her heart or something like that. So I'm really intrigued, and I'm really excited to read this, but I also can't read it right now because I can't let myself get started in too many books. I kind of have to finish a book, just read it and finish it. Next, I got Harlan Ellison's Greatest Hits. I think this is a science fiction short story collection. I've never read Harlan's work before. Harlan, we're not on a first name basis. I've never read Ellison's work before, but this is supposed to be his greatest hits. I got this specifically because I went to Barnes & Nobles and I was like, hey, I absolutely loved Nightfall and Other Short Stories, which is a short story collection by Isaac Asimov, my favorite science fiction author. I was like, do you have anything that's like that? And then he was like, yes, I have this. And I was like, okay, great, thank you. But the reason why I picked this up was actually because he recommended a different book. Ellison actually compiled 3 anthologies of a variety of science fiction authors' short story collections. I decided to pick up the second one he compiled, which is called, again, Dangerous Visions. The reason I picked up this one is because it was the same price, but it had more stories in it. I think the other one had 34, this one has 46. But also because this one has more names that I've heard of. And I haven't necessarily read most of these people's work either. And so I was like, oh, this one I think is a really good sampler of not only the stories that Ellison enjoys and vouches for, but also it's a good sampler to be able to read some Ursula K. Le Guin, Kurt Vonnegut, Ray Bradbury, and some other big shot authors. And so I was like, okay, that's cool to give it a whirl. So I got this one. She's already a little lived in. But that's okay, because I'm going to probably like highlight it, dog ear it, maybe write in it. But I'm really excited to start this one. And I think I will start this one soon because since it's a short story collection, I'm okay with reading like a short story here and then reading some of my novel. Like this is easier intermixed for me than trying to read like 2 books at the same time. This is the closest I can get as a mood reader. But that's also why I got this book, The Greatest Hits, is because I was like, who are you to speak on the matter for this collection? But also apparently a lot of people have really loved his anthology, so I just wanted to intermix his writing as well as the people that he would recommend. So this will probably keep my hands full in my science fiction short story world for a very long time. My best friend were hanging out and we have like a Five Below that opened near us recently, and I've never been to a Five Below. I got 2 things and they are so nostalgic, guys. Like the nostalgia is real, okay? Strawberry shortcake coloring book, and it has like this cute little glittery strawberry. This must be to like attract children's attention because I don't see the point of having this, but also it got my attention. So these little stickers. If you don't know, I am a scrapbook girly. So I was thrilled to have more stickers. But I absolutely love strawberry shortcake as a little kid. This admittedly is not my generation of strawberry shortcake. I don't know if this is like the modern newest one or if this is one of the older ones. It's just not my generation, but that's okay. And then obviously it has like some sketch pages, but then we have these really cute little coloring pages. But yeah, so I wanted a coloring book and I found this one, and I like that this one's sided, so like the back is just plain white, because I will be using like markers that I use for my scrapbook in here. I don't want it to bleed. These didn't show up well the first time. I got my cute rat stickers. Just went to, I was hanging out with my little friend. We went to the store in Ulta, but I'm just now realizing that I forgot my book. So embarrassing. But then I can't tell you about my book. So we'll talk about that later. Anywho, Ulta. I restocked on some skincare stuff because I was running out. Niacinamide sunscreen, moisturizer, which I think this may be the first time I've ran out of a specific moisturizer before just switching and using a different one. From the store, got these cute little bagel chips. Got into like a vibe of really liking charcuterie boards and things like that. And I love these bagel chips to go with them instead of like a traditional cracker. And I got some baking soda. I just got Safeway's brand. And I got some bananas. I'm gonna make chocolate banana bread or double chocolate banana bread. And I also got this pasta sauce to try. Pesto sauce. I really like Trader Joe's pesto sauce, but I decided to try Safeway's because I didn't go Trader Joe's grocery shopping yet. and their Trader Joe's is a little far from me. The vlog is a little all over the place, I'm gonna be honest. I don't know what you're gonna see, so just enjoy yourselves. But guys, I just got back from church. It was such a nice time. And look, I made a banana bread. This was a labor of love. So we've got our bread knife, moment of truth. Actually, oh, ooh, she's decadent. The chocolate. So currently I'm at the bank, okay, and every time I come here, I think about when I came here in my last car. If you guys don't know, my last car was a cute little Toyota. He was like over 20 years old. His name was Urkel, you know, after my first crush. Long story short, Urkel stopped working in this parking lot, cried a little bit, as one does, and then I called the parking lot to arrange everything. I was like, hey, I'm gonna get my car towed tomorrow, please don't tow my car, da-da-da. They were like, after 30 minutes on the phone, they were like, okay, no worries, we're not gonna tow your car, we're gonna tell our security, don't tow your car. I'm like, thank you. I come back the next day to get my car towed, and my car was towed by their plaza. The bank security didn't tow my car, but the plaza that the bank's in towed my car. Look, the Lord kept me. He kept me, and he kept me good. But because every time I come to this place, I'm just like, I remember when. Look, our video is literally about us making time for ourselves, and I'm craving catfish. So I think my plan, I'm gonna go home, gather some things, and I think we're gonna go have brunch. Hey guys, okay, so we're back in my apartment real fast to come pack a few things. So I've got my cute little purse here. Let me show you. Got my cute little purse here. This is like the Ecosi messenger bag in black. We got the cute little bag inside. This is the book that I kind of want to work on right now, work on reading. This is again Dangerous Visions by Harlan Ellison. I think you guys are already seen the haul, so you get it. Also, I'm sorry, it's so hard to remember my camera's right here so we can make some eye contact. So these are kind of my highlighting colors right now because these are the ones that I usually favor. It's a beautiful day. We shall go enjoy it. All nervous recording out here. But that's okay. Hello, voiceover Marie in the house. I recently turned 25 years old, and honestly the entire time I kept thinking, wow, I'm a quarter of a century. And praise the Lord, I did not feel incredibly old by that fact. But it also, of course, got me very reflective. And I thought about how I just felt like I learned so much. And I was so unbelievably grateful and praising the Lord because he has kept me, he has blessed me, he has guided me, forgiven me, shown me mercy. I had just felt so much joy and so much love that day. And it also really inspired me because something I want to focus on more right now is just working on being more disciplined, continuing to show up for myself, and also pursuing my creative passions and making space for that and intentional time for that. And that's a huge thing that I also want to work on sharing that journey with you guys because I think it's so important. And I've seen so many of us that I think kind of forget about that or let it go, or it just doesn't really come to our minds enough. But that's what makes me feel really alive and just grateful for life itself. And so it did take me a while to edit this because I honestly didn't really know what the story was. What was the message? What did I have to say to you? What value could I bring to you? And I couldn't necessarily figure it out. But I think that I'm just in a season of being intentional about making time to explore instead of just existing, and to create and play without the fear of failure or stress of perfection. So to whoever made it this far, thank you so much for sharing these moments with me.
and I hope you got something out of it too. Until next time, thank you.
I'm checking in with you. You're holding me accountable, and I can hold you accountable if you want to confess down below. So that's your choice.